Hello everyone, how are you? Good afternoon. Oh my God, welcome to Margaret's Kitchen in New Mexico, Albuquerque. Comidas de mi familia, my authentic New Mexico cookbook. You know what, you guys, everybody that's pre-ordering my cookbook right now, I gotta tell you, go to my website. It's nmcookbookmariabaca.com, www.nmcookbookmariabaca.com. Oh my God, here I go. Let me do this again. www.nmcookbookmariabaca.com. Anyways, everybody that's pre-ordering my cookbook right now, you guys are getting a special gift. Yeah, with the cookbook that I had done, and oh my God, you guys are gonna love it. I know I do. But anyways, thank you guys for just joining me in my kitchen. You know, I have frijoles cooking. I have just everything, you know. I don't know, today, like I've just been in a funk. I don't know what's the matter with me. But anyways, you know, there just comes a time in your life that, oh my gosh, you know, I've just really had to pray. I have just had to pray and ask, you know, ask God to help me through this, and our Blessed Mother, you know, just help me, you know, because I've just been in a funk. Anyways, and then preparing for my 60th birthday. Yay! January 1st is actually my birthday. And so, but we're going to have my celebration on December the 4th. And I'm so excited for it. So I've been doing all kinds of stuff. Oh my gosh. And, but anyways, so now I'm just going to, now I'm going to make tortillas and picar la carne, you know, to dice up the meat for, you know, for my red chili. And we have that soaking. And just everything, you know, just everything getting done. And so anyways, you guys are just amazing. Thank you for the most beautiful, wonderful comments that all of you have been giving me. You know, I'm just a normal person who just enjoys cooking. You know, I would love to have, you know, 10,000 followers. I would love to be silver in, you know, on YouTube, or, you know, all that fun stuff. I would love it, you know, but it's whatever God sends my way is what will happen. And, you know, I would love to have all that, but, you know, I cook because I love to cook. I cook because I want to cook. I cook because this is my estilo. This is what I've done all my life. You know, I've just cooked. You know, I learned from the best. My mother, my grandmothers, my dad, you know, my amazing dad, you know. And I talk about him all the time. God only knows how much I miss the man. I miss him so much. It's been 7 long years and I just miss him so much every single day. But anyway, so that's why I have my cookbook. You know, he was my inspiration. He was always my biggest cheerleader, and I have found it so hard to want to do this or want to do that, you know, because he was always by my side. You know, he was always cheering me on and whatnot, you know, and it's just so hard for me, you know. It's just so hard for me. But anyways, I'm gonna get started and make tortillas, and you know, so that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna go ahead and start my tortillas. And you know, you guys saw me, manteca, you know, I love manteca, is the way to go, right? I'm gonna use that for my red chili actually. And so but it's fun. I mean, I just you know, I like to cook. You know, I cook the old authentic way that my mother cooks, and sometimes she still cooks like that. You know, she still loves her manteca. This is just me. You know, this is about 4 cups, 5 cups, or whatnot of flour, because I'm going to make tortillas and stuff, and make some pork chops, or like my grandma would say, my grandma would always say, voy a hacer los pork chops. You know, she loved to make pork chops, and I always remember all of that, you know, how she would say certain things and whatnot, and it was just funny for me. So anyways, and then I just, you know, my salt, I'm just doing it the way I do it every single day. So if you guys get my cookbook, and then here's the baking powder. And so like I said, you guys are just an amazing bunch, and thank you so much. So anyway, so I use about 2 teaspoons of salt, a teaspoon of the baking powder, and then See, look, everybody wonder how do I figure out which is the como se dice, the powdered sugar to the baking powder. Dios mío, help me. So usually I lick my finger and I try it that way, you know, but anyways, this is what I'm doing. So I use Crisco. No, they're not, they don't pay me to say Crisco. That's just what I use and whatnot. And I use hot water, you know, I already have my water, and I use the water as I need, you know, whichever way. So anyways, you know, use as much. If it's too much for you in my cookbook, I think I put 3/4 of a cup. And then I revised it in the new orders. I revised my tortillas because some, you know, I mean, I know for some it was a little much, but I use this much. It's about 1/4 cup to what I'm doing right now. And I'm going to say about 1/4 cup. So anyways, and then what I do is sometimes I emulsify. I'll emulsify my shortening. If not, this is what I do. You know, I just break it all up like you would like for pie crust. But anyway, so yeah, it's just been a little nuts for me, you know. I mean, just crazy. I don't know what's going on and stuff, but oh well, that's okay. I know some people say, "Oh my God, you talk so much. We don't want to hear all that. We just want to see your cooking." Well, I'm sorry. That's my recipe. I like to cook and talk and everything and tell you what's happening and whatnot. But I love you all, and you know, and I thank you all just for following me and, you know, asking where have I been? You know, what have I been doing? Things like that. You know, I mean, it's just like I said. It's just been a little crazy time. And stuff. So, and then Mister's hasn't felt well. You know, it's just his, you know, he just hasn't felt well. So they said he had a little touch of the flu and stuff. So that's what's happening. But anyways, I'm cooking here for my family. This is for my family and stuff. So there's no germs when it comes to your family, ¿verdad? And so anyways, but so yeah, that's, you know, that's pretty much what's happening in my neck of the woods and stuff. So I never realized until somebody said that I say and stuff a lot. I never realized I did, but I guess I do. But you know, that's part of the language, right? Is that you're always doing other stuff, you know? So the water's pretty hot. It's the way I like it. You know, some people can't handle hot water, and you know, I do. But anyways, this was 2 cups right here. I'll probably need a little bit more. But we'll see. You know, everything is we'll see. See? Mira. So anyways, but then we've been babysitting our grandson's doggies because they went to Dallas and to watch. He loves the Falcons. And our son-in-law and our daughter, they love Dallas Cowboys. So that was an interesting. But he turned 13. My Hito turned 13. He's the one that cooks with me every so often, Logan. And so anyway, so they went to Dallas, and so they left me their babies. And so we've been taking care of the grand dogs, as they say. And so, but anyway, so that's what's been happening. You know, that's pretty much what's been going on in this neck of the woods. You know, so a ver, look at what else we do, ¿verdad? And then, so once I'm done masandoing my, you know, my dough for the tortitas and stuff, then I'm gonna picar la carne for the chili. Picar la carne. And so look at how much it comes together. So like I said, you know, it's you know, it all depends how you do your masa. You know, I see different things on YouTube and on Facebook y todo. And I'm going to rinse my hands a little bit. Because God forbid that I scratched myself or I had an itch. But anyways, so this is how I do my masa. And you know, I like making tortitas. I was talking to my uncle earlier. He called earlier and he said, "What are you doing?" I go, "Making tortillas." "What?" He tells me, but like I told him, I love making tortillas. I always have. When I would cook at Mom and Dad's, you know, I would make tortillas. I would tell my mom, don't give me the store ones. I'll make tortillas. I said, you know, I don't want store ones. I'll make them. And so I used to just make the tortillas at Mom's, you know, all the time. I always made tortillas for them, you know. That's just my thing. I enjoy making tortillas. And so, anyways, and Dad, he used to like his tortillas almost quemaditas, you know, a little, you know, very cooked. He liked them cooked. They were soft, but he liked them cooked. You know, I tan mines, but not darken them, I guess. And it was funny because my uncle said the same thing. He goes, you got to cook them some more. And I go, okay, I'll give you the rolling pin. You can roll and you can cook yours how you want them. But everybody, you know, everybody does things different, you know. Everybody does. Look at this. I didn't need no more water. It was perfect. Look. And so anyways, and I'm going to let my masa sit for a while, and it's warm. And that's all because of the fact is that I use hot water. So by the time you're done masandoing, it's nice and warm. So put this away. Put it right here. Let me put this away. Ooh, it's time to get these some chili from my roosters and stuff. He had a little bit of chili and he decided to do like a garland. So hubby does all this for me. So it's nice, you know. And then at the end, what happens is that he gets all the chili and cleans it for me, and we put it all in here. So get it ready so that I can make some chili for dinner. Et voila, Margaret's kitchen's hopping today, I tell you. So now I'm going to get my my red chili pots that Mr. he just put them in this bag for me and stuff. It's easier for me to get them, and he cleans them and everything. It's our own chili, so I put them in. I'm going to try to use half the bag or so. And so before I even plug the water to soak them, I rinse them really well. And make some chili with some pork and keep it. I love red chili. I love green chili too, but I love red chili. So see, and I just rinse it really well. And it's hot water. So before I even fill the sink. And this is how my mom did it, okay? Everybody learns different. Here in New Mexico, we all learn different. This is New Mexico chili at its finest. And it's dry chili pots. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the sink with water. So I just need a little bit. It's just for dinner and stuff, so it'll be good. And but that's about it, you know. I tell you, it's been and this is 3x hot, triple X. And it's just been a crazy year here in this house. I don't know, everything's gone on and whatnot. You know, it's just been crazy. And so I've been cooking, and yet I haven't cooked, you know. I don't know, just been a little strange. You know, you know when you just feel like you're in that funk? And that's how I've been. I've been like in a funk. And so, anyways, but yeah, we're going to get this going and see what else happens. So I'm excited for dinner. I just decided to make just an old-fashioned dinner the way my mom would make. You know, she always made papas and frijoles and chili, red chili or green chili with meat, and fresh tortillas. That was like the thing to do, you know. And that's what we grew up with. It was, you know, we didn't have special food like steaks and anything like that. There was 9 of us, so, you know, Mom had to make it stretch, you know, it just made it stretch and stuff. But anyways, that's what we've been doing. So let's see how this turns out. Let's start making tortillas. The tortillas. Oh my goodness, check out the beans. Look how good they look. Just love it. Ooh, yeah. Almost ready. We'll start the red chili, blend some red chili, and make tortillas and fry some papas and some pork chops. Pork chops, my grandma would say. Okay, so now I'm gonna start picando the carne for my chili. So while that, and then while the meat is cooking, then we'll blend it. So I'm just using some they're like country style ribs, and so that's what I'm using. They're boneless. I'll use my other knife. I don't think I gotta sharpen knives. And I like carne. I like a lot of meat in my chili. But anyway, so yes, it's been just crazy, you know. I'm always telling you guys, you know, I don't know why people just can't be nice, you know, just nice. You know, when I call, you know, locations or whatever, you know, if I'm calling, I always say, oh, hi, how are you? You know, that's kind of pretty much how I always do when I call a business. You know, they answer the phone. Like today, I called this one business today where we're having my celebration, at my birthday celebration, and I go, oh, hi, so-and-so, you know, the man's name. How are you? He didn't even say good, thank you, or nothing. I said, you know, I told him, this is Maria Baca, you know, how are you? Todavía nada. Just so rude, you know. It's like, if you don't like people, you shouldn't be working there, you know. I just have a hard time with that, you know. It's like, be nice, you know. I don't understand why people just can't be nice. It bugs me, you know. And so anyways, but that's kind of my thing today. I just kind of like, you know. Lately, I guess I've been about being nice, you know. It's like, oh my God. Then I'll have somebody, you know, and it's just cracks me up, you know. And so anyways, but yeah, I was like, and then, oh, I don't know if I told you guys or not, but I do Instacart. So I like to go out and buy groceries for people, you know, when you order through Instacart. So anyways, I did this one where it was like, oh my God, there's only 3 items. Oh Lord, it was at you know, the Dollar Tree. And so I took it, right? We're in the truck, and so I took it. Turns out it was a bunch of balloons in the truck. And we have a little tiny truck. We have a little Ford Ranger. And oh Lord, I was like, oh my God, you know, it was so funny, you know, because you should have seen us. We looked funny in the truck, you know, 32 balloons, and it was hilarious. Excuse me. And so anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So it was funny. It was really funny. And so anyways, it looked like, oh my gosh. So yeah, and you know, the lady was really nice when we got there. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then all of a sudden she writes that we shorted her 2 balloons. Excuse me, you know, you probably popped them and blamed us, you know, blamed me. And so it's just, like I said, I don't know why people just can't be nice. Just be honest, be nice, you know. It drives me crazy. And so, because I try to treat everybody the way I want to be treated, and sometimes you don't get treated that way, you know. It's kind of like invitations and stuff. Like, I've always said, you know, family comes first. It should always be your family. Family is first. And some people don't feel that way, but I do. And I try to instill that in my girls, you know, and our granddaughter and stuff, that your first invitation should always be your family. you know, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins. You know, you don't have to like them, but that's your family. That's what God gave you, you know, is your family, tu familia, you know. And sometimes we don't even like our own families because of whatever, this and that. But you know what? Just because other people play that game of not inviting or doing this or doing that, I always say, it doesn't mean you have to play that game, you know, because we're better than that, you know. And I've always felt that way, you know. I've always felt that way. You know, hubby and I, we live our lives like that, you know. And we never leave anybody out. We just don't, you know. We just don't. And we don't encourage our girls either to do that. You know, we encourage them to you know, your family, tu familia, you know, that's your family. Sometimes you don't always like your family, but that's your family. And at the end of the day, you know, it's your family. That's all there is to it. And it's a tough one, you know. It's tough. Society today is so tough. So anyways, I'm just doing all these pork chops. These are country style ribs, boneless. And so and this is what I'm using in my red chili today. And I already have my clay pan warming up, and so that I can start putting all this carnita in here. And then while I'm doing that, while the meat's starting to cook and, you know, to guisar the meat, then I'll start doing my red chili, and then we'll do the tortitas, make the bolitas, but my masa's resting. So anyways, but yeah, so just a little, you know, I mean, like I said, I don't know. I just don't believe in certain things, and I don't know what it is, you know. That's just who I am, you know. I just don't. I just can't be unfair to people. I just can't, you know. And so, okay, putting what I have. Ooh, you can hear it. So I put that little bit in. Now I'm going to do this and then put that in. But anyway, so yeah, I just, you know, it's just me. So it's like crazy. But anyway, so let me tell you about my birthday. So a few people, they tell me, your birthday's not to January 1st. Why are you having it 3 weeks early? Well, first of all, because I want to. Second of all, January 1st, you never know what's happening. Be the weather. We live in New Mexico, so you never know what the weather's like in January. And it's cold, you know. So I figured, you know, let's do this simple, early, whatnot, you know. And so, and you know, like I said, it's my birthday, you know. It's like I was laughing because I said, our friend Victor, his birthday's on the same day as mine. So when he turned 50, he didn't have his on January 1st because his family lives in Colorado and stuff. And so he wanted everybody to be able to come, be safe, you know, not have to drive through that weather and whatnot, because, you know, his parents, his sisters, you know, whatnot. So he celebrated his 6 months early. Nobody complained. But I'm having mine 3 weeks early, and Lord Jesus, you know, Eric complains, you know. I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, I don't tell anybody when to have their parties, you know, or anything like that. So it just cracks me up, you know. I'm just like, you know. But it was kind of funny. But so, and the other part is too, you know, when I turned 50, my dad was here when I turned 50. And, you know, always the first one there, last ones to leave. We had it at a hotel, and, you know, Mom and Dad got a room there because that's how Dad was, you know. He just rolled that way, you know. And so, to be honest, I just didn't want to at the same time. The weather, yes, but I didn't want to celebrate my 60th birthday on January 1st. It hurts. I mean, it just hurts, you know, that you know, you hit these milestones, and, you know, one of the persons that you love the most isn't there no more. And I just didn't want that. I just didn't. So that's why I wanted to do it 3 weeks early, and it's okay. And so anyways, but yeah, so that's pretty much what happened and things. So okay, so my carnitas in here, and then I'll put this over here. Wash my hands real quick so I can put some salt and stuff in there. So I'm going to put the salt in here. Let me show you what it looks like. See? And yep, the manteca's there. So I'm gonna mix it. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit. Now I'm going to turn on my comal for my tortillas. We can start warming up. Looks good, huh? Okay, so now I'm going to do my pork chops. So I'm going to tenderize them. Because I love my tenderizer, I'll tell you. Slips a little bit, but still a little. I just like to tenderize. Watch this, check it out. See? Spikes. Oops. Then you tell I'm just a normal person. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of salt. And then I'm going to put some of this rub. I love this rub. Just to give it a different flavor. And this is a garlic and a chili pepper rub. Turn it around. So anyways, so when I'm feeling like this, guess what I do? I cook. And so I'm feeling crazy. So I cook. So I called Mijita and I said, come and eat. I said, don't bother going home and cooking. Just come and eat. So they're coming over. They come over every day, pretty much, you know, but sometimes her and Zachary will go and do other things and then they'll come over later and whatnot. But I told her, no, come and eat. So that's what I'm going to do. Nice. We put this over here so I can wash it later. A little bit more salt. And then a little bit more rub. I'm probably going to put them in the oven. Ooh, nice. Put this here. Put this here. Yes, I should be wearing my apron, but oh well, I didn't. So I'm going to get mix my meat real quick. So I guess I should be dancing or doing something because, hola. See the carnitas cooking. So somebody had asked me, what's the recipe for the red chili? Well, I'm cooking it now, so you'll get to see all of it. So you put as much meat as you want. I always say, because I like meat, so my chili always has a bunch of meat in it. And so, anyways, let me get my, I'm gonna put it in the oven. I'll put it in this pan because it has grooves in it. And then I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna spray it with some avocado oil. My pan. Because it has ridges. See the ridges? Okay. Done with this one. So I'm going to turn on my oven. And I'm going to put it on roast. And I'm going to put it at 375. I'm going to put these in here. They're delicious. And the 6 will fit in here. See? Yum! My bowl. I go through a lot of paper towels. A lot of paper towels. And a lot of times I keep the wet ones because they're only, I use them just to dry my hands. There's nothing wrong with reusing your paper towels. You know, you're not doing anything else with them for drying your hands. So when I have wet paper towels like this, I just go ahead and, you know, keep it like this. I keep them right there. That way I can just reuse them. So see, conserve, conserve, conserve. I'm going to put that there for now. Now I'll put these paper towels. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my little bolitas. So I just do this. See, that's all that I do. And I never, you know, do the circles until I'm ready to roll them. Then I do them as I go. I love it when it pops. You can hear little bubbles pop, air bubbles in your tortillas. So I have a convection oven, so it's nice because, you know, your food cooks a little bit faster. But I like to cook my meat in the oven. And if I'm not using the outside kitchen, you know, I'll put it in the oven. Okay, those are done. So wait a little bit. Now we're going to work on the chili. So I'm going to bring you on over. So you could see the carnita, how it's cooking. The comal is hot. And now we're going to make some noise. So anyways, so I get my, and this one, I'm using my Vitamix. And let's see, this is 64 ounces. So anyway, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug the water, let it drain. Let me show it to you. See? Squeeze it out. I can't handle using dirty water. So Mom didn't use the water that the chili was in. She never did. She always, you know, we use clean water, you know, every time. So see? There it is. And then I'll fill it up, fill up the container. So it's 64 ounces. Make sure that you're getting to see everything. And I can fill it up. Look at that. So I'm going to fill it up with the water. And I'll go to the 64 ounces. And sometimes I use the Ninja, but I like the Vitamix. It just blends my chili so beautiful. Okay, so it's at 64 ounces. Now, I'm going to put salt. But that's probably about a tablespoon. I'm going to do the garlic. And I'm using powder. It's okay if you use powder. And we use oregano because my mom always used oregano. Some people say, oh my gosh, it's not Italian. Well, I never said it was. This is New Mexico. This is New Mexico red chili from a New Mexico kitchen. And this is how we do it. So anyway, so I'm going to do this. Let me turn it on. And let's start. Now this is what you call some killer chili. Oh my God, look at that. Woo! Nice, nice, nice. I'm going to get a little spoon so you can check it out. See the thickness of it. Look at it, perfect. Look at that, perfect. Turn it this way so you guys can see. Look at the consistency. Just beautiful. Okay. Now we wait and put it into the carne in just a couple minutes. Okay, so now the oven's ready, so I'm going to get the pork chops and put them in the oven. And like I said, I have a convection oven, so just put it in there and let it cook. All of it. So everything's ready there. Now, we're just waiting for that, for the meat to finish. Hacer las tortillas. And I don't make a big old huge tortillas blankets. I don't do that. It's not how we learned. Like I say, everybody makes tortillas different. This is our way. My mother taught us. Oh. So once these are done, then we'll start with the potatoes. Start with the potatoes. Margaret's kitchen. And let me make sure you can see me making the tortillas there. Now you can see the tortillas. So once the carne is ready, then we put the chili in. So anyways, well, what, Thanksgiving's in a week and a half? Lord Almighty, you know, we gotta still figure out what we're gonna cook for that, besides the turkey. And so, if anything, my girls love Thanksgiving. You know, they love it, especially the younger one, my Rachel. She loves turkey. Me and Victoria could go with whatever, and Papa the same way, just whatever. But Rachel, it's turkey. She loves turkey and stuff. So anyway, so she was telling me, I told her we should just do Cornish hens or something other than turkey, or even a prime rib. Oh no, she was like, no, I want turkey. She goes, Thanksgiving is about turkey. So anyway, so gotta make a turkey, and but it's just so funny. So, and then we got our COVID shots, you know, the vaccine. I didn't, you know, thank the good Lord, I didn't get sick with the vaccine, nothing. I got the Johnson, Mr. got the Moderna, I think, and so, because the VA did Moderna. So it wasn't too bad, you know, at all. So it worked out just fine. So anyway, so now the liquid's almost gone from the meat itself. You know, when you're cooking it, when it's completely almost dry from that, then I'll put the manteca and brown the meat. That's how my mom, that's how she does it. She browns it and then puts her manteca, you know, or whatever she has. But mostly manteca, because Mother refuses to change. And so today I'm making my mother's type of meal, and so that's why I'm using manteca. So, but it's all good. So anyways, yeah, I didn't get sick, thank God, you know. But I didn't, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I try to make my tortillas round. You know, sometimes if I'm not paying attention, it'll go all over the place. And my frijoles, oh my God, they look so good. And I like the frijoles enteros, you know, too, that they're whole beans when they're cooked like this. I love it. You know, I don't always like to guisar them, you know, to machucar them, to smash them. I don't always do it, you know. I like whole beans. And so anyways, so this, oh my gosh, it's looking so good. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me bring the camera. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. You see how the liquid's almost completely gone? You know, that's the liquid from the meat from the, I mean the juice from the meat when it's cooking. So I started it with a dry pot, you know, with a dry pan. So it's not, I didn't do anything different. So now I'm going to put the manteca in to brown the meat. I have to move my camera back and forth so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me put my tortilla. It's a cuchara. A small spoon. Most people say it's a tablespoon. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to get a little bit of the manteca. So this is about that much. And then you can actually hear it. Now, move the camera. There, let it melt and cook. And then I have about a quarter cup of flour that I'll mix into it, and then I'll put the liquid. As a matter of fact, oh, no, I haven't already. So here's So anyways, so welcome to Margaret's Kitchen, Comidas de mi Familia. You know, thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I'll do the dance and stuff for you guys. But anyways, see now it'll start to brown. Turn the heat up a little bit. But anyways, yeah, my cookbook. Don't forget, everybody that pre-orders my cookbook, you will get a special Christmas gift with it. Not everybody's getting it, just everybody that pre-orders. So go to my website, www.nmcookbook.mariabaca.com, and pre-order my cookbook. So you can get so you can get your Christmas gift. You know, I have some special Christmas gifts that I had made, and you guys are going to love them. So that's my thank you to you guys for pre-ordering my cookbook, because I am out. So you guys will get your cookbooks after December 15th, but you'll get them just in time for Christmas. So believe me, you'll get them in time for Christmas. And the other thing is that if you need me to send your cookbook to somebody else because you're giving them as Christmas gifts, don't forget to send me a message and tell me that, who you are, what you ordered, and tell me you need another cookbook to go to a certain address or whatnot. Let me know, okay? And that way I can, you know, do the same, and they'll get a special gift as well. So anyway, so let me know, and stuff. So anyways, but you know, just tell me, oh yeah, I ordered 2 or 3 cookbooks and they're Christmas gifts. That way I'll make sure to put the gifts in there too for each of them. I would appreciate it, you know. But thank you guys. You know, I'm so excited. You know, I'm happy with my cookbook. I love my cookbook. You know, I mean, it's like, you know, it's my own accomplishment. You know, it's my accomplishment. You know, and I'm just happy. You know, but I've been blessed because my husband's he's really good about backing me up with all this. You know, I mean, constantly. You know, always, you know, ready to support me in what I'm doing, especially when it comes to my cooking. You know, he's always ready to support me, and I'm just so grateful to him. And I do tell him that often, you know. But, so you can hear it frying now. You can hear it all frying. Love it. And but anyway, so yeah, so let me know. But anyway, so that's pretty much what's been happening in my neck of the woods here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Oh, and I do get asked a lot, hey, do you have a restaurant? Do you deliver? No, I don't have a restaurant. I'm sorry. No, I don't deliver. I don't have a restaurant. And so, you know, people look at my Facebook page and Margaret's Kitchen NM for New Mexico, and they always send me messages and ask me, do you cook? Can I see a menu? And it's like, no, but you can order my cookbook and everything's in there. So I get a kick out of it, you know. I think I'm a little too old to start a restaurant now. And so, you know, so that boat has sailed. But it's all good. Like I tell you, it's all good, you know. But anyways, so let's see about these tortillas. And then the carne. Let's see. Oh, you can hear it, you know. And the meat cooks different in here. So, you know, so it's not going to be as brown or, you know, like you would think. It does cook different in here. So anyways, now I'm going to put the flour. And let the flour brown a little bit. And let that brown. It's kind of, you make like a roux, you know. That's what it comes out to, you know, with the flour. So anyways, let me bring the camera closer because I want you guys to see it. So this is what it looks like. So see how you see like it's a little thick? And it's because I put the flour in there. Now what I'm going to do is with that, I am going to add some water and chili. Woohoo! Check it out. So here's the chili. And it didn't take it all, you know, because see, you have to, at the same time, you gotta leave room because of the fact that you added flour, so it's gonna thicken. So I put about a 1/4 cup of water, a little more than a 1/4 cup. And you gotta let all this come to a boil. See? Mix it really well. And I'm going to probably put a little bit more water because I know it's going to be thick. I'm going to add a little bit more water. So altogether it's like a cup of water. We don't use chicken broth or beef broth or nothing. My mom, you know, we were poor. I mean, who thought of all those things back then, you know, I guess. But anyways, none of my grandparents, my aunties, nobody that I know ever used anything else other than water and stuff. So anyways, so look at that. See? So now we're going to let it come to a boil. Look at that. The chili is, oh my gosh. It's looking so good. Check it out. Look at that. Tell me that that's not the best chili you've seen. Con mucha carnita. Yeah. You know, isn't that amazing? Okay. Let me show you the beans. I love cooking the beans in here. Perfecto. Okay, we're almost done. Just gotta do the papitas. Everything's ready. My pork chops. Yeah, my grandma, she was so funny. Because she just, you know, she'd say pork chops, those pork chops, you know, and that was her favorite. She loved pork chops. And so today, like I said, I'm just, you know, I just kind of been thinking about everything, everyone, you know, whatnot. You know, I always do. You know, I just always do. There. The tortillas are just about finished. Got one more to cook. And then we'll start with the papas, so I can start peeling the papas. But I won't start until. Ooh, yeah! I'm gonna start peeling them. Right away. Let me get a. You know, I always keep a few paper plates here because I use them when I'm doing when I'm peeling the potatoes and things like that. Asina, it's easier. You know, you just put the pejos in there. Tortillas look good. My chili looks amazing. Let me try some. Ahora me quemo la boca. No, I'm gonna burn my mouth. Oh my God. Oh, I love New Mexico red chili. That came out divine. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Learn from my mama. She's the one who taught us to make the best red chili. And so, and she always peeled potatoes, the papas, with a knife. So that's how I peel them. And so, but, damn, that chili's good. Love it. Delicious. So peel the papas, and then once this tortita's done, then I'll start heating up the pan so we can fry the papas. And then dinner is ready. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I truly just like it when I cook. You know, it's like I said, every day's a new day. I should just start singing, right? Sometimes I talk to myself. Am I talking to myself? It's like, oh my God, did I just catch myself talking to myself? I guess talking to my audience, my YouTube audience, I'm basically talking to myself, ¿verdad? Okay, that's done. Now, I'm going to take this pan off. I'm going to put it in the oven. It's hot. And there's already a little bit of grease in here. And so, I'm going to turn it low. Porque no quiero que se quema. So that way it's ready. There's nothing like good papas. And you know, they usually say, you know, this size of potato, it's like 1 potato per person. And I don't know, I just, you know, we like papas, so I'd say 2 potatoes per person. Yeah, I guess that's why I have a little bit of fluff on me, right? And then I look terrible today. Today's just, you know, today's just my, you know, relaxed day and whatnot, you know. I just, oh well, that's okay. It's all good. Okay, now I'm going to rinse the papas. Rinse my knife at the same time. You know, papas are dirty, so you gotta make sure you rinse them really good. Rinsing them really well, and this way I can start cutting them up. Yummo! And Mom always cut them this way on her hand. Hey, the week that I've had and the time that I've had, I don't want to take that chance right now. Usually I do. Mom always cut them small. She always had, and Dad was the same way. Dad had a knack for cutting potatoes too. So, you know, always, everything was just, you know, Mom and Dad, everything was always perfect with their papas. Always. Everything was always uniform. Because they, you know, Dad liked to do the papas. But you ask Mom today, she'll say she did it all. She makes me laugh, you know. She cracks me up, you know. She did. She taught a lot of people how to make the, you know, the tamales and things like that, you know, because they didn't make them, you know, in the family back then. So Mom, she came from the ranch, and, you know, my grandparents, my grandpa and Grandma Senna, they, you know, they taught my mom how to do a lot. And so she knows how to do a lot of things. She just kind of lost her enthusiasm after Dad died, you know. She just hasn't wanted to just, like, do anything. You know, she's just doesn't. And so, I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand it, but, oh, I'm sorry, you know. Just gotta love her. See how I did that? It's coming out good. And I use russet potatoes. You know, I use russet potatoes, you know, and then I'll use the Yukon potatoes. I love Yukon potatoes. And I love those for mashed potatoes and stuff. Ah, and then for papa salad, oh, yum. Yukon are the best. I love them. And so, but then if all I have is russet, well, let me tell you, I'll use it, you know. Sometimes I don't have the Yukon on hand, you know, and so, but I'll just use what I have. But those are my favorite potatoes. And, I enjoy good potatoes, good papas. I guess we'd be good wherever they grow papas, you know, because New Mexicans, us New Mexicans, we love papas. You know, all of us always have papas. You go to any New Mexico household and guess what? There's papas. You know, very seldom that you walk into a household that doesn't show papas, that doesn't have papas on the table. For breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, you know, we love papas. I know my entire family, we all love the papas, you know, and stuff, so it's always good. Oh my God, my chili tastes so good. It smells delicious. I'll tell you what, we got to invent smell-o-vision. Whoever invents smell-o-vision one of these days are going to be very wealthy. Okay, my papitas are done. I put them in my pan. I turn up the heat a little bit. Mix this real quick. Oh my God, look at this. How delicious. Look at that. And it's a perfect consistency. It's not watery. Look at that. Oh man. You check my, oh yeah, my post shops are doing good. Okay, I put salt and pepper. Looks like a lot, but it's not. I love that you guys are, you know, here in my kitchen with me, in Margaret's kitchen, watching me make dinner, and I love it. Thank you guys so much. I just appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget, you guys, pre-order my cookbook so you get that special gift. Okay, look at this. I'm gonna, you know, you guys saw when I put the whole garlic in there. See, it doesn't fall apart. And I like doing that. It takes away the gases, you know, from the beans. It really does work. So anyways, that's what I do there. Check out the papas. And then the frijolito, the beautiful red chili. Check it out. Ooh, yummo! Almost ready. Almost dinner time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mash the beans. Look at that. It's beautiful. So it's boiling, so you want it to boil. You want it to be boiling when you mash them. Look at that. Yum, 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 yum. So yum. I like whole beans, but they just look like they'd be perfect for mashing. And I try never to hit my pans. Look at this. Oh man. Woo! So I'm gonna let it come chill. Kind of thickens actually when you do that. Ooh, don't the papas smell? Not smell, don't they sound wonderful? Look at that. Ooh, yummo! Look at that. And tortillas. Now, what's the best thing we do when we make tortillas? Es manteca. Use the butter. Yeah. Nothing like good butter. You have to. Everybody has to have at least one butter tortilla before dinner. And lots of butter. My friend would say that her mom, when they'd get home from school, her mom would always have tortillas and, butter and stuff waiting for them. And I thought that's so cool. My mom always made tortillas like that too, and there was always a baby tortilla. Mmm. Mmm. No, this is good. Right on. Let me check my pork chops. They're ready. You turn that off. And this is my pork chops out. Pretty much good. Smells. Look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful they look. It's gorgeous. Cuts. We'll serve check it all out. Yeah! Tell you, this is crazy. Get excited for food. Get all happy for food. So I'm going to put my tortilla there. Yeah. This. Open this. Oh yeah, perfect. We're going to serve ourselves. Oh my gosh. And your beans. And your chili. Yum. And then our pork chop. Oh my gosh. And then of course your tortilla. Check it out. Yum. Now that's what you call a feast. You guys, thank you so much for joining me in Margaret's Kitchen. Comidas de mi familia, tu sangre es tu sangre. Remember that. You know, your family is your family. You can't do nothing about it. It's your family. We all have family of choice, and we all have family that we were born with. So you know what? Appreciate everything around you. I love you all. Thank you. Don't forget to order my cookbook, NM Cookbook, mariabaca.com. Everybody that's pre-ordering right now gets a special gift. So don't forget, a special Christmas gift from me to you, from my home to your home. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody, for everything. And I appreciate you all. God bless you. Don't forget to pray. Ask God to guide you. It's so important. Ask Him to guide you. I love you all. Thank you very much. Bye.